This takes forever.
I was born with a rare genetic condition.
And I will better hear a tug of war. And what was the
My
battle?
suffering does not define me.
My name's Olivia, and I am free.
Hello everyone. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I administer my meds through my NJ tube and how I set up my feeds. So I'm actually trying a new med tonight, so this should be fun. I couldn't remember where I put my meds in here. I already crushed all my medications. I actually need to flush my feeding tube really quick first because I just unhooked. Whoops. I like to save the caps from these so that I can put them on the ends of here and my syringe caps and everything, because none of this comes with caps and the formula is so sticky it gets everywhere and it's really hard to get off. So I have paper towels handy too. I'm gonna put this on the paper towel and I'm already getting it everywhere, so I'm gonna be really sticky. But gotta push out all the air first so that I don't get air in my intestines. That would not be good. Alright, and then really slowly, after releasing the clamp from my extension, I'm going to push as much of this in as I'm able to handle. And yeah, just sit here for a minute while I wait for this to flush through. Also, guys, I don't know if any of you out there watching know what a bridle is that goes on these, but it is pretty much like a horse bridle but for humans, and it attaches like around like some sort of bone up here, and they hurt really bad. So I removed mine as soon as I got home from the hospital, and I just kept the bead on there. But I just removed the bead today and I made my own little bridle, but it's not attached to anything on the inside of me. It's just attached to my nose ring, so it doesn't hurt and kind of looks cool. Alright, so that's about good for now because my stomach is starting to hurt. So then, did I clamp this? Okay, there was a lot of water coming out. I'm going to pull back some air so the water doesn't start leaking out the top, and put the end of the syringe cap on the end of here so no formula leaks out. And then my meds that I crushed in here already earlier today, I'm going to tap the top of the lid so none of the powder leaks out. And slowly remove the cap and this, and then I'm going to take my medications. So got my powdered medications in there, and then I'm going to fill it with water. This is what it looks like so far. And then I'm going to just fill this all the way up with water and flush it through. And then pull back a little bit of air and mix with the end of the syringe cap. Now, if you guys have medications at home and you have an NJ or a J tube and you're watching this and you're wondering if you can do your medications like this, don't try it unless you've asked your doctors or your dietitian or whoever can answer any questions you have, because some medications cannot go into your small intestine. They have to travel through your stomach first. So this does not work for all medications. Some of them just aren't safe to give through your small intestine, and some of them won't even absorb. All right, so then I suction back my meds, and then I'm going to push some back in and suction out, and I'm gonna keep doing that until I feel like most of my meds have been suctioned back into the tube. So now there's only like a little bit of the medication left in there, and then I'm going to get rid of all this air. There's a little thing right there. So I'm just gonna put that back in there. And then when there's only that much air left, I'm going to stop and remove that. And then I'm going to finish getting the rest of the air out and put it in. Release the clamp. And very, very slowly. I have to especially do these slow, or medications hurt when they're pushed too quickly. And now that I've flushed all my medications completely through, rinsed, and then I flushed my tube with water, now to try the new medication, and I'm kind of nervous. So I'm gonna make sure. Ew, that was sticky from formula. Gross. So I'm gonna make sure everything's washed off of here, because I would hate to get this in here. Okay, so this is iron, and it's 5% alcohol, so I'm afraid it's gonna burn. Oh, it smells so bad. Good thing I'm not gonna taste it. Alright, so I have to get, I forget how much I'm supposed to take. 7.5 milliliters. Alright, that's just at 7.5. So, and then, oh, nervous. That was fun. My feeding tube just leaked water all over me. Good thing it was water, not formula. Alright, get all the air out. It's all in. Get all the air out once again. And put it in, and then just flush this water through now. Now that I am done with my medications, put these lids back on. There is a lot of extra feed because I had to stop my feeds at the hospital because I had to have another CT with contrast, and stop my feeds in between. There's also a lot of extra feed because I had to take a break today from my feeds, which is what my dietitian told me to do, which if you're on 24/7 beads. Don't unhook unless you're advised to by your treatment team. I'm going to remove this cap because, like I said, I like to keep them. And then I just like to keep those because they just really come in handy since nothing comes with caps. And then this just goes in the trash. So I totally change out the feed bag every 24 hours. My stomach is still really hurting, especially after doing my meds. And then, so I totally change them out every 24 hours, and every 12 hours this bag will be completely empty, and I just refill it with the same number of formula bottles and wait 12 hours, so it'll be empty again, and then I change out the bag again. So first, fill it with air, put it on there. My goal is to get up to 3.5, but like I said, I'm not there yet. Then I'm going to suck out all the air. Got most of the air out. And then after that, I just take this and I like to use the bag that the tube came in to prime my tubing. And then once it gets to about that point, if you can see, then it's a lot easier just to do this. There it goes. Almost there. And then right about when it gets to that point is when I need my bag. It's gonna start leaking. And there. Just need a couple drops to come out. And then lower this so it's easier to reach. Take the feed bag. And with my feed bag, there's a clip on here to clip the top onto, but it's easier for me just to take it, and there's also Velcro, and I use the Velcro to just squeeze the top of the bag and let it hang over. Cap. Okay. So, the infinity pump only loads one way. So, you take it, and this part is raised. Now the other side is indented. So you take it and wrap this, and then you shut the door, turn it on, shut the bag, and then just hook up to it. Now, I already have my rate set to 55, which if I'm not able to tolerate this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because at 55, it's been hurting my stomach. Even at 40, like I started at 20, then I went to 30, then I went to 40, then I went and bumped it all the way up to 55. So that's where the pain started to get the worst. I think it may have been I just bumped it up too quickly, and also the fact that I've been eating more orally, that has made it worse. So anyways, my rate's at 55 right now, so to increase or decrease, just press the plus or minus sign all the way over here, and then now all I have to do is click run, and this little circle shows that it's running. So that's how easy it is to hook up to my feeding tube. And I just have to clean off this little area because there's a little bit of formula. But yeah, super easy. I have to be careful of how I place the tubing in here. There's little Velcro straps to make sure it doesn't get kinked, but I don't like to use them because it takes longer to set up and take out and all that fun stuff. So I just do it like that. And then if I know that I'm going to be wearing the backpack for longer periods of time, then I just take the tubing and literally just wrap it like this, because sometimes I just have it hanging on here, and so the extra slack is needed. But if I'm wearing the backpack, then I don't want anything extra hanging off, because I get caught on everything. So then I just take it and I wrap it up like this, and I put this part in the bag too, just like that. But like I said, there's straps to hold the tubing in place, but I don't like those. And for now, I'm just gonna clip the tubing on my clothing, because it's gonna be hanging here all night. Maybe. It's gonna be hanging here all night, if I can get it to stay. And while I sleep, and since I'm gonna be sleeping, tossing and turning and stuff, I don't want it to get kinked in the bag and stop feeding me in the middle of the night. So I just like to clip it to my clothing and then leave a little bit extra for room for me to move around in bed. And also I like to clip it to my clothing to make sure I'm not tripping in the bathroom in the middle of the night, falling down or anything. Also at night, that's whenever I plug it into charge, because if I want to do anything throughout the day, I want it to have a full charge. And the infinity pump is so nice because it's water resistant. So if I want to go floating in the pool, then I can do that. It's a little bit harder when I'm hooked up to my infusion bag, because that is not water resistant, and also it has a lot more sterile process because it's going straight into my bloodstream. So that one I have to be a little bit more careful, but I just went and floated on the pool, I think yesterday maybe, and it was really nice because I could stay access to my port since I didn't go swimming, but I also could float on the pool. And once I was done with my infusion, I took that pump out, and I didn't have to be nearly as careful, and I could get my hair wet And yeah, it was just really nice because swimming was not enjoyable at all. There was too much work involved and I couldn't even enjoy it. So this is really nice and really handy. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead, check out the rest of my videos on my channel. If you enjoy those, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification sign to receive notifications when I upload new videos. Thanks guys, bye!